Obviously not doing well. 3 minutes in the snow? Well, what the hell? What's with that? Alright, this morning I was vibrating. Hello, 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 family. Sorry that it's been a while since I did a video. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately on Facebook, on my private pages, live videos. I just got done working on a video that was like about an hour and 15 minutes long. And I am exhausted. I feel like I got ran over by a freight train or something. I don't know. My eyes, I can't even keep them awake. So, at any rate, this video clip is like little bits and pieces from the last 2 weeks, week and a half, something like that, where I was just mentioning various things or how I was feeling because I had a really bad couple of days there for a while. I've been very tired lately. Then I fell into this sleep mode of sleeping 4 hours at night, then getting up, for about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, going back to sleep. You know how the sleep thing goes. And then I would jot down like little things on a pad of paper that I wanted to mention, and then I'd lose the pad of paper, even though it stays in one drawer next to my bed, because usually my good thoughts are when, I'm going to sleep or something and I chicken scratch. So I couldn't have lost the pad of paper. Who knows? But anyway, I wanted to mention something that was really driving me crazy most recently. And that was listening to Louise Hay meditations. When I go to bed at night, I often listen to like meditations and stuff like that for sleeping and for bettering ourselves and stuff. And I've been focusing on a lot of the Abraham Hicks stuff most recently, or how would I explain it to you guys? How you think is, what you're putting out to the universe is what's coming back to you. If we're constantly focusing on illness and stuff, and, it's not going anywhere, it's because we're not seeing ourselves as being healthy. It's not about thinking stuff like, I'm feeling better, I'm going to feel better. It's like actually focusing on yourself and thinking of yourself as being completely healthy, and then supposedly it happens. So I've been listening to Louise Hay, and the misophonia was kicking in. I'm trying to go to sleep, and it sounds like she's peeling her tongue. Every time she'd say a word, it's like at the end of it. And I wanted to reach through my computer and just grab her little throat and go. I can't stand listening to a video where it sounds like somebody's mouth is pasty and their tongue is peeling off their mouth. Probably like mine's sounding right now. Or somebody with accentuated hissing. Hiss, hiss, hiss. So that was something that I was going to mention. And I don't know what else I'm going to talk about because I'm so exhausted. It is a midnight and it is Saturday night. And I don't have much to write home about. So I am going to put in some video clips of how I was feeling, I don't know, maybe a week and a half ago, and so on. I know I was going to start talking about ears and problems with ears. Kayla, you're going to have to remind me what you wanted me to talk about again with ears, because I know that I have mentioned it in the past. You know how it goes. The memory's there and then the memory is gone, so to speak. I want to give a shout out to my friend Stu in Canada. Hi. Anyway, guys, I hope everybody is feeling well. I know this weather around here in upstate/central New York is rough. A lot of us are feeling run down, because of the weather when it's rainy and stuff. So, I don't know. I'm just rambling. Somebody needs to say, shut up! Alright, guys, I will close this part here and get on to the next video. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah. So, I figured I would do a video on what it is like to spend a day in my shoes. My face is so swollen right now. When I wake up, alright, this morning I was vibrating. I tossed and turned all night like I always do, but I was vibrating like I was just like a little bit like this, shaking in bed for on and off for about the first 5 minutes. When I had to get up and go to the bathroom, of course, you know how that goes in continence. You gotta get up and you gotta go right away to the bathroom. My head feels tingly. My whole thing actually feels tingly, but it feels more so in spots right along in here. Right in here. Right in here. But more so here in the crown of my head. Or should I say this whole strip right across here. Okay, so I've never experienced this before. I'm trying to get my words out. So I've experienced this when I've gotten overheated, but this is what's going on. I walked out my front door and they have not plowed the sidewalks, and we had that bad storm on Tuesday, and the snow's can't even get the words out, halfway up my thigh. Okay, and I'm like 5'4" now. I shrunk a couple inches due to this and age. So anyway, I walked up my driveway, maybe 40 feet, whatever, I don't know, I can't even think, and I pulled the snow away from the car to open the door, and then I went up to the other truck. Now we have a car that's at the end of the driveway, but he's not here. And I got to the other truck, and I was just like walking through the snow, and then it was like exercise or something. And then I had to stop and come back in. I couldn't even really fight to get in the truck. All of a sudden, I have an instant headache. My legs are like all over the place. Just a little while ago, I couldn't even remotely hold onto this to even film. I'm using my phone now because it's easier to hold onto. And this is just a little bit of exercise. So, like, my heart has been, like, palpitating, and, I mean, my God, guys, 3 freaking minutes? 3 minutes in the snow? Well, what the hell? What's with that? Now my words are, like, I didn't even break out into a sweat. I thought that I would get flare-ups, you know, if I got hot and sweaty. I didn't realize that you got them just from 3 minutes of exercise, walking in snow. I mean, God, I'm having a hard time talking, guys. Really, that's all I can say. I mean, I understand, and I don't mean for my words to drag out with my S's. I understand that my legs might feel a little funny, and they may even get shaky and wobbly. But why do I all of a sudden have this horrendous headache and this heart palpitations and stuff? I feel like now I'm like really high, and it's even like painful to hold this up. Like my arms weigh 1 billion pounds just from 3 minutes of walking through snow from the front of my driveway. Hi guys, I'm obviously not doing well. What a bitch. This is the day after whatever and whatever. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. This is a day after I walked through the snow. And I wasn't really overdoing it today at all. However, somebody in this house ordered pizza from a different place, which I don't usually eat much pizza. But I ate a couple pieces of it, and I don't know. All of a sudden, I started feeling like shit. I accidentally hit a video on my computer. Hang with me here. So, anyway, I'm downstairs. I'm gonna try to get this all out. I am so befuddled for words right now. I was sitting at my desk, and I started to sweep up the floor downstairs, and then I started to feel my weirdness, and I went out into the kitchen, and I stood there, and I'm sorry that I keep my eyes closed. The light is driving me freaking ballistic. So I'm standing there, and it's like I see the dustpan, and it is all of maybe 3 or 4 feet away, 4 feet tops. And I must have been standing there for 5 minutes just staring at it. I wanted to get to the dustpan, but it's just like, I don't know, my freaking brain and my legs just weren't going to allow me to get to that dustpan. And my dog's barking at me, which he typically does anyways when I'm feeling like this. And I don't know, all of a sudden I'm having a friggin' flare up. You know, one of the temporary ones, I'm hoping. I have got to do something there. Maybe I can use this camera to block out the light. It's just driving me crazy. So, yeah. And then it's like, I just came upstairs. I was looking at my bed because I had taken the sheets off from it here. And it's like, I've got to make the bed. And I'm feeling like crap so bad. It's just like, I'm not making that bed. I've got to lay on it the way it is with no sheets. Psst, whatever. So, I don't know. The frig is up. I think there was pepper or something, and I noticed that I started having flare-ups with, like, pepper. Well, for me, you know, how it is when we have, like, foods that all of a sudden Jesus, I can't think where I was going. Okay. When we eat foods that our body doesn't like, that we've grown to somehow have an allergy to or we're intolerant to, I noticed they had big pieces of pepper in it. And, yeah, so here I am in bed, and I was staring. When I got up here, I just all of a sudden kind of like, ouch, I got tennis elbow too. I fell forward, and my face was on my computer for like maybe 2 minutes. My dog's just like stiffing my hand. And it's kind of like I was just comfortable laying my face on a computer back right over on my laptop. This disease stinks, guys. You know, I mean, it really does. I know this video is boring, but I'm just not having a good weekend, guys. I don't know. Hey there, guys. I am in the bathroom cleaning, and I found one thing out. I found that if I only get 4 hours sleep at night, I get up and I'm up for like an hour to an hour and a half to 2 hours tops in the morning. Then I lay back down for another 4 or 5 hours. I feel great. I know that the studies have said that it screws with our genes, but that's just a personal thing with me. I feel good. I don't feel sloshy brained or any of that like we usually get. So now here's another weird thing that I've noticed. Water. Okay, water's good for us. I live on it. That's all I like to drink anyways. So, if you have an empty stomach, and like, or say if I have an empty stomach, and I drink a bottle of water, I feel really like hyper, or like I'm buzzing, or maybe I'm just so used to being run down that I'm not used to knowing what it feels like to be normal. I don't know. But I just, yeah, I drink of water. Look at that awful gray. Not to change the subject, but yeah, if I drink some water, I feel like I'm running around like I've got all this freaking energy and I'm like almost too hyper. What the frick is that? Does anybody else experience that? Water on an empty stomach. So I'm taking this new stuff called Oxy Powder. I might have mentioned it in one of my prior videos. I'm not sure if I did or not. And it's an Alex Jones. It's something they advertise on Alex Jones. And it's supposed to be good for you. Especially, you know, people that aren't up and moving all the time. And when we tend to sit, our intestines get sluggish. So it pushes everything through. And let's face it, oxygen is also good for our bodies. So, yeah. Anyway, so I had to drink some water. Now, I just drank it a few minutes ago. And I took the Oxy pill. Now, let's see how much energy I actually have today. Today, I'm feeling really good. I had a little bit of golden grams. I know, not good for you, but I had like maybe a quarter of a bowl of that at, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock, about 7:30, and it's 2:16. So now that I'm not eating, I feel great. I really do. I mean, I feel great. But, yeah, you know, what'll happen when I do eat, you know? I mean, we'll see, guys. All right, I am going to close the video here, and I will catch all of you soon. Do not let anybody dictate your moods like I do. Yes, I'm not practicing what I preach. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I hope all of you guys are feeling okay. You know, it's an everyday process, and we learn from each other. So, at any rate, thanks again for watching, guys. Love ya. Bye.